This video is brought to you by Letsynthesize Academy, the #1 place for practice-oriented courses for serious music producers.
Hey, there Lasse here, welcome to this newest video. That is going to be a little different. You know, I'm a studio guy and I love to sit behind my desk all day and work on different stuff, especially making basses. But I know that working outside, or if you travel a lot, it could be very handy to have a portable or Bluetooth headphones. Now I'm very happy because the Soundcore guys sent me this stuff. That is a Bluetooth headphones, and as the box says, it's an in-ear studio. So I was very curious and I put it into a test, and in this video I'm going to tell you my opinion as an audiophile and as a studio guy, how it fits into your production workflow. So stay with me. Okay, so this thing comes in this little box that is very good. I love to clip it up and down. It's so satisfying. And actually the headphones are very small, as you can see. And it fits in here really well. So for me it was comfortable to use it. Boom, this is how it looks. Now keep in mind that you need to put it very well into your ear, otherwise you won't hear the bass. And that is the main point, because these little things have huge bass. This is a good thing and also not a good thing at the same time, because the bass is very heavy and all the trebles are very high, so very clean I would say, but it's not flat. So if you are looking for a very flat sounding studio kind of earphones, now this is not what you're looking for. But for sound designing and for general production things, I'm not talking about mixing and mastering, this can be a very handy little guy because it emits huge bass into your ears. So it's a very good thing when you sound design, because you hear everything basically. You hear every little frequency on the low end, and actually the high end is really nice too. So using this as a sound design tool, it's very nice. But I would not mix or master my song with this because it colors the sound really heavily. Maybe you would ask yourself, what is the best, this guy or the Apple AirPods Pro or anything like that? There are two advantages of this little guy. The first one is the battery time. It's really huge. The case charges the earphones, and with the case it can give you about 32 hours of playtime. That is really good. And actually it is a lot more than the Apple AirPods can provide you. And the second thing that I love is how heavy it is on the bass. Okay, so for bass music, I would say it's a really good thing to have to design basses. One more time, to design and not to mix or master, because as I said, this colors the sound very heavily. So for designing, it's very good. You can travel, it's very compact, you know, it can fit in your pocket or something. And if you have a MacBook, you can easily connect it using Bluetooth. It's very simple. Let me show it to you how it is made. So you go to the Bluetooth settings, you choose Soundcore Liberty 2 Pro, connect, and once it's connected, as you can see, just connected, you go to Live Audio and choose the output as a Soundcore Liberty 2 Pro. And that's it, you already connected. Okay, so as you can see, this is very simple to connect and use it on your MacBook. Now, if you have a Windows laptop, the connection is still very easy, but without a proper audio interface, you may encounter huge latency. And because of this, it is not very comfortable to produce on a Windows laptop. So I suggest you to get a MacBook if you travel a lot with these little earphones. So I suggest you to get a MacBook if you travel a lot, because the connectivity is very easy, you don't have any latency, and these little earphones are, I think they make a really good job on sound designing. So I put this little thing on a test on my MacBook, and let's make a cool sound using that. Okay, so because there is no Letsynthesize video without a cool sound, let me show you what I did when I tried to revolutionize Riddim. And that one bass sound that I want to talk about is this. So like always, this is a very simple sound. As you may see, I use a sine wave and I modulated it with a custom waveform. And all I did during this drop is I just changed the level of operator B to add a different color on the second part of the drop. Now, like always, the magic comes from the post process. So after deactivating the effect, these are really pointless sounds. So let's just go through the effects that I added. So as you can see in the operator, I use a low pass filter to get rid of the very highs that is created by the distortion and the FM. But after it, I still wanted to add some noise. So this is why I add an erosion. And the ROM that is free, well, right now I'm not sure that it is free, but at around Christmas it was a free gift from Native Instruments, and I so love this stuff. It is so cool. It adds some very nice texture to the sound, but if you want you can use your own reverb. Now a saturator, like always, adds a huge job to our stuff. Also an overdrive. Okay, I added an EQ8 to dominate more on the lows. And this rack that I built up to add some effects to the top band. As you can see, the middle and the bottom is empty. I only used a limiter and a saturator, but on the top I use a frequency shifter to basically change the very tops of the sound a little. The effect is very subtle, but I love it. Okay, a multi-band compression, an OTT, and another EQ8, and the glue compressor to the end. Okay, so this is the sound. I hope you loved it, and especially this new wave Riddim thing. And if you want, you can download this sound, this preset, from my Patreon. And don't forget to check Liberty 2 Pro, that I guess it's a really nice earphone. See you next time, guys. Peace.